You think you are free? You think you chose your career, your government, your gender, your God? But what if it was all chosen for you? What if the world you lived in was built to blind you, a prison for your soul? They plot and Allah plot, and Allah is the best of plotters. This isn't conspiracy, this is Qur'anic prophecy. The greatest trick they pulled on you was not to rule you, but to make you believe that you were never ruled at all. They told you it was freedom, but it was just a beautifully designed prison. They fed you brands instead of belief, identity instead of soul, ego instead of purpose. You scroll, you swipe, you self-worship. You speak their language, you wear their labels, you dream their dreams. All the while, the system feeds. The system is not broken, it was designed to break you, and you thanked it. You think presidents rule, you think parliament decides, but behind the curtain, the puppeteers pull the strings. Close to our World Economic Forum, you will own nothing and you will be happy, which translates to you will be a slave and call it joy. Yuval Noah Harari, prophet of the new God, data. You don't need God, you can become gods, which is the Dajjalic whisper in a TED talk. George Soros, funding revolution with one hand and writing policies with the other. Bill Gates, vaccine messiah, playing farmer, doctor, coder, and prophet. Larry Fink, BlackRock, owns your bank, your food, your news, and your phone. Controls $10 trillion and tell you it's ethical. Behind them are the older names, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the architects of Reba, founders of deception, builders of a world that kneels to profit and pride. They take dunya in their hands, but their hearts are empty. And when it is said to them, do not spread corruption in the land, they say, we are only reformers. Surah Baqarah, verse number 11. This is not new. Fir'aun had Haman and Dajjal has them. These men are not gods, they are shadows empowered by our silence. Their throne is strong because we forgot who truly rules. Say, O Allah, owner of all dominion, you give power to whom you will and you strip it from who you will. Surah Al-Imran, verse number 26. Let's stop talking about them and let's talk about you, the one who's watching this in the dark. The one who knows that something is wrong but can't really explain it. The one who keeps scrolling to escape but cannot outrun the pain. You were born into a war you never chose, raised by screens, fed by lies, and told your soul didn't matter. But you feel it, don't you? It's not just politics. It's not that the world is messed up. It's spiritual war and your soul is the battlefield. Has the time not come for those who believe and their hearts should humble at the remembrance of Allah? Surah Al-Hadid, ayat number 16. They numbed your nature, but it's not dead. It's buried between the dopamine and the doubts, beneath the image that you project to survive. This isn't viral content, it's a mirror, and you have to decide now, who are you when the illusion burns away? Indeed, in remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. If the world is falling into darkness, who are the lanterns? The Mahdi's army is not a future event. It's forming now. And it begins with one awakened soul. Yours. Final war is not coming, it's already here. Two paradigms, two systems, two callings. One says, you are your own God, upgrade yourself, trust the science, obey the grid. This is Dajjal, the architect of deception, the one-eyed master of illusion. The synthetic messiah. He will show you heaven and drag you into hell. The other says, you are a servant of the Most High. You are not alone. You were created for more. This is Al-Mahdi, the awaited one, the unifier of the broken ummah, the sword of the divine justice and the shadow of Muhammad ﷺ in the end times. One world leads to submission to code and the other one leads to submission to Allah. And do not follow that of which you have no knowledge. Verily, the hearing, the sight, and the heart, all of those will be questioned. Surah Al-Isra, ayat number 36. And when the trumpet is blown, that will be the day of warning. Surah Al-Qamar, ayat number 6. And you will be sorted into two groups. Al-Waqia, ayat number 7. If you're still watching this, your soul has heard the call. Now it's time to move from watching to responding. The question is no longer what they are doing. The question is, what will you do? You've seen the lie, you have heard the call. Now here's the blueprint. This is not self-help. This is soul warfare. Number one, unplug from the system. Begin with hijrat. Not always of the place, but of the mind. Silence the algorithm. Fast from the feed. Unfollow shaitan. Delete TikTok. Number two, rebuild your identity on Tawheed. You are not your gender, you're not your trauma, you're not your followers. You are a servant of Allah, Abdullah, and that's enough. Number three, return to Salah and Qur'an. This is your divine operating system. Without it, you are just data in someone else's cloud. Number four, join a Jamaat or community of light. One believer is a warrior, a group is a storm. Find those who live for Allah, not for dunya. Number five, build what they can't control. The system of Dajjal collapses when you stop feeding it. Build businesses that bring barakat. Design homes for the akhirat. Create art that awakens. Number six, anchor in zikr always, because the real war is not out there. It's in the silence of your heart. O you who believe, respond to Allah and His Messenger when He calls you to that which gives you life. Surah Anfal, ayat number 24. Now you know, now you have seen. The only question left is, will you rise or will you scroll? This is not a video, it's a witness. This is the truth knocking on the gates of your soul. You were shown the deception, you were shown the puppeteers, you were shown the mirror. But on the day the sky is split and the earth is emptied and the trumpet is blown, there will be no scroll to save you, only your soul and what it carried. Every soul will know what it brought forth. Surah Al-Infitar, ayat number 5. So who are you when no one is watching? And who are you when Allah is watching? They are preparing for the Dajjal, but we are preparing for the return of the truth. So rise, awaken, walk the path of Haqq, the truth, barefoot if you must. And hold fast to the rope of Allah, all of you together, and do not be divided. Surah Al Imran, ayat number 103.